they will continue to honor the legacy that's handed down to them. Any others? People?
My name is Heng. Madam Chiu Su Tong is my I call her, right? And I fond memories of her. My mother also shares the same surname as her, Chiu, and I share same surname as the Choon family here. So if you are wondering who I am, I'm cousins to Lik Hyong, Lik Leong, Amei, Siu Pi. So while I was young, I spent many weekends, holidays in their house. I sleep over, and I have happy memories there. My aunt was a special lady. I enjoyed all the simple but wonderful food that she prepared for us. And I can say that I have fond memories of her, my uncle, Lik Leong, Lik Hyong, and all the other sisters. So this evening, as I sat here thinking of her, I also thought of my mother. They were good friends. They used to get together to cook and also to play chiki, a card game like Lik Hyong mentioned. They used to spend many afternoons together enjoying themselves. So once again, I am thankful that I could be here with family, friends to remember her. Thank you.
For the older ones, I can tell you their grandchildren really even are quite active in the IF and YF. Any other people want to come up? Yeah, good evening. I take the liberty to represent the in-laws. Okay, I married the youngest daughter, and don't be fooled, my hair is actually quite young still. Okay, and I can validate what earlier my brother-in-law said about my mother-in-law. Indeed, she's a very good cook. Actually, I'm very fortunate. And the very first time when I actually encountered, actually it was the very first trip I made without my wife actually at home. She was still studying in New Zealand. I took the courage to actually visit my future in-laws. So my father-in-law picked me up from the Ipoh railway station, and the first thing I had was a very sumptuous meal, of course. So I knew that I made the right choice actually. Soon after that, after I married my wife, I still remember I used to work in Jalan Ipoh, and Friday and after work I rush back to Ipoh, And in those days, during those days where we didn't have the highways, it would take about 5 hours, especially after Friday to reach Ipoh. So by the time I reached there, it would be about 11 o'clock, and there she would, cook and warm up the food, So food has always been a feature of my remembrance of her. But over the last few years, she has been staying. My house is just across the road. We decided, the family to rent this place so that we can also take care of her. And I would like to think that although she doesn't, she is still 92 now, and so when she got to about 85, she didn't kind of talk a lot anymore. She was just quite happy. But I knew in her heart that she was very grateful. And quite often she would express, thank you for helping you and all that. So even until the last couple of weeks or so, I knew, my brother-in-law, I would think that he is probably want to regard him as a favorite son, but I would like to think that probably I'm the favorite son-in-law. No, like the last 2 weeks, I felt it is when she was already very sick, and then I went there in the morning, and before I got ready at the college, and she was like struggling, and she put a deep gaze at me, and I kind of touched that I knew that I was going to miss her, and I knew that she was also going to miss me as well. I could feel that the gaze was like, when a sick person is looking at you for intently, So that was how I felt, But all the same, as I said, it is our duty to take care of our parents, and I regard her as my own mother as well, because very often sometimes it's quite taxing to take care of older people, especially when they're sick and they're in hospital. But I always tell my wife, she's your mother, you just have to, no choice, it's not an option for you, So anyway, thank you very much for coming here, and we all appreciate your presence as well. And of course, like, we would love that my father-in-law and her left millions of dollars or what to be split among the family, but no, that's not what we wish for. And I believe that because I come from a non-Christian background, and I'm so thankful that I met my wife, and I inherited this legacy that was left behind by my in-laws. And living with her for the last few years, and I know that she had this genuine faith of going home. That is the best thing that a Christian could hope for. That you are so assured that you are going home to believe the Lord, and you have this hope of eternal life. So even for whatever that is well, we could actually witness that, actually for Christian, deeply, we have a real hope. Otherwise, we just like maybe 70 years, like herself, 90 years, that's it, it's not even 100 years. But the future, who knows, it's forever and ever. So we could see in her that she had this faith, deep faith in her. So this is, I would think that this would be a very good testimony to me as well, that for Christians, you could actually really hope for that you have a future, and the future is important. Thank you very much.
Any daughters involved to come? The younger one maybe learn from father or uncle. Daughter to win parents to begin. The floor is still open. Anyone would like to come up and share some memories? One thing about memories is that when you share, you lived on it in the memories of other people, and that's incredible. Right. But you keep it to yourself, it's only your own memory. When you share, it becomes other people's memory as well, and it lives on. I think this is incredible. Normally, I've conducted many funerals, and very often I see that the memory of the person only up to about second, the most third, and this goes on to the fourth, and I believe that the way is going, the Lord will bless, and will go on for a long time. A legacy. Okay, if not, now I'll hand the meeting for a short message from our elder, Jiang. He will close with prayer, and after that, you can pay the rest. View the body of our sister, go count the couples, and the family members will be here to personally thank you for your coming here to pay the last respect.